Hey everybody, welcome back to my war game. Last time around the RNG gods gave us the Netherlands armored. We didn't really get a whole lot of gaming in there in the time that I had, so let's pick it again before rolling for another deck next time, alright? Well, I'll see you in a second. Literally, I guess, because I immediately found a game, which is good. Which is good. Just, I don't see any map is kind of fine except nuclear. Got her cartoon, if that is the real cartoon. The real cartoon being, I believe, a Chinese player who has just or had in the past, a humongous amount of ranked games. He played a lot of US, I think. Um, I guess they don't like hackers, which, you know what? I can get behind. Okay, should be an honestly pretty decent map for us. It's not too open, especially with the second spawn. The reinforcement roads aren't too long, so us being purely tracked isn't a huge deal. Definitely one of the better maps we could have gotten, I think. I will start with the Heroes Hawk. In the past, they like to play a lot of US, or at least when I played against them, it was fairly frequently US, and I do not want to get bullied by A10s or Nighthawks in the opener. Yeah. Let's get some Stingers though to help against helicopters, at least to a certain extent. Get some Natres. Get some MX-13s. Get some of those into the town. We will need a second CVL, leave a tank in the base. We have a mortar, we have Heroes Hawk, we have a tank. Let's get some infantry, huh? Like some proper infantry. And honestly just, they're 35 points now! Who nerfed them? Who nerfed them? I did. Well, we did. Certainly not me exclusively. Some IFVs as well. Maybe for the right side. We don't have a lot for the right side. Let's get these two for the right side. Get like a fun. Okay. Let's see what will happen. In the mid, what if we try to get in there? We just drive there. But the man pads. Let's unload them just a tad bit early. MX-13s, let's get one in there. Another one in there. I recently liked also sending stuff in here immediately in case sending my stuff here goes wrong. Gives me like a little bit of extra security. Actually, I'll load you next to the town. 2-5 in there. The 2 stacked, also the stot ribbon in there. The IFVs. My mic is actually blocking my view. In there. Mortar, you stay back. That should be pretty much every unit. Get some base defense. Leaving these in the open on purpose so that they get spotted basically ASAP, and thus when getting fired upon. Am I one? Okay. When getting fired upon, obviously give me the notification. Ideally, you want to have in cover what is supposed to not get killed, but basically the role of reserve is to get killed, right? Okay, 205, you drive in there. Ah. Okay. Get a bunch of these bad boys. You're not in cover, let's quickly move into cover. Oh boy, let's get some preemptive smoke down here. You know what, MX-13, let's drive you down there. Get in there. You're not gonna do much, honestly. You're just gonna die. Oh, yeah. Not too unexpected, honestly, but. Bunching Poe. So this is, well, not so. This was already pretty obvious. It is obviously Red Dragons and not pure China. It seems to be unspec. I don't think the... Is the Recon Conqueror's vehicle in mech? It's certainly not armored. If the HJ-8 helicopter is probably not in mech either. It's probably an unspec. It would be odd to play mech, Red Dragon's mech, but you never know, right? Holding a lot of points. Let's get like a 2-4 and L on the field. We can put you in there before you die. It's also a really nice position. You get line of sight block from the buildings here and can shoot into stuff that's trying to cross there. Okay. Those are the Liren. Probably. The CTC. Some sort, I think. Although it also kind of looks like a T-72M. That's a PG, that's a Shilka. That's probably the 1991 spec, the North Korean one. That smoke is annoying. Certainly. Okay, you know what? Nah. I'm not that crazy. Again, such a good position. Blocked from those. Honestly, if I manage to kill them, that's probably worth it. Yep, that's actually really worth it. And also, very good demonstration of... see, this is why you have to be careful when you give your tank a movement command behind the town. You saw when I wanted to move there? Like, technically, yes, could have just moved there, but if you suddenly need to turn your tank around or something, it's just gonna be awful. Still not 100% certain that it truly is not mech. Marines, motorized, airborne, mechanized. Again, still could be mech. I haven't seen a heavier tank yet. I haven't seen any wheeled transports. I'm not sure about that reload though. It could be in mech, but I'm not 100% certain. Lots of different infantry as well. And no Liren, no Lijan, no Yaks, although you do get the Yaks in mech, just in a helicopter only. Do we still have our bow? Our bow died, huh? Oh, you should not have that. Oh, be bunching Poe there, yeah, that's really annoying. It is a T-72M. What's that? It's J8C? No. That's not J8C coming. What is that plane? Oh, JH7, huh? That comes up. Yeah. Ooh, got hit. A few. This has to be mech. So many different units and transports. I'm not sure if it's still technically 5 different infantry mechs, but Like, we have Tanka, we have Pipa Chungpa, we have Chanchi, we have Igla buses that only come with weapons teams. With line inf or the ATGM squads. I find it hard to believe that this is not mech. Didn't get to check the... Oh, okay, that is... Let me make sure that this doesn't just drive down there. Oh, hello there. Did my escort die? Or am I blind? Really bad timing to get that civvy, honestly. Whoa! Oh, I get side shot? I'll get side shot by the SC-100. Mortar squad, mortar squads are not a thing in Wargame. Careful there. With these guys. Oh, did you really? You're on elite and you missed. Disappointed. I'm disappointed in you guys. Or in you, with you guys. It's just a single tank. I guess it's a crew. It's a bus. Oh. Not looking good. HE bomber, we have an HE bomber. That's a cluster. That might not be bad. Losing Chong is an issue though. Oh, we lost our 205. And I did not even see to what. Huh? I have nothing to tank for my 204. Oh, my CV got spotted. My 204, no, it lives. I'm kind of throwing... That CV was a huge misbuy. I did not have the units to stop the push in mid. It was very greedy of me with the CV. Recanning. It's the CTZs. Yeah, look at the veterans you have the SC-100s. This is mech. I mean, it was kind of obvious before, but it's also pretty much confirmed now. Well, we kind of lived, if that's what you want to call living. Don't want to give their position away too early. Well, you shouldn't. I was under the assumption it had line of sight to one of the CTCs. Because that's... yeah, that is on me. It was a horrible, horrible shot that I shouldn't have been... well, I couldn't afford to take that kind of shot. Take that damage. Not having something like a Hellfire Hilo is really annoying. I would really love that right now. We won. At least we're ticking the whole time, so that's good. Oh boy. That is ZDF. Oh boy, that's gonna be dangerous as well. Get into this bush here, thank you. Oh boy, they're still alive? I thought I killed them. I thought I killed them. Side armor. Ah, but they're elite now and I'm stunned. Yeah, well that sucks. Yeah, and they got spotted as well as a result. Oof. Big oof, big oof. I don't know where the tanks went. Let's just fight position here because I didn't have line of sight on them. That's okay, they're back there. Losing the hog is honestly a big deal. I need another one. I think we need to focus on 2-1s, I think. Move! Phew. Fuck! I'm a one shot for this, aren't I? Yeah. This is why the highway control is so important. And this is why getting the right timing for CVs is also important, right? Every now and then people ask me, oh, why didn't you buy a CV earlier in this game? You could have won, right? When it was really close at the end. Sometimes that is of course correct. But other times, this is what happens, or this is why I tend to be rather stingy. Because if you don't invest those 100 points, if I had invested those 100 points in like 2-slot ribbon in mid and like, you know, some more guns in here, I would have possibly looked in a much, much better position. I might have still lost, which I am almost certainly doing. But I'm in the process of losing, but I almost certainly have lost. Could have changed the outcome. Maybe it wouldn't have, but let me put it this way. This is my reasoning, at least, right? Situations like these are my reasoning. Most of the time when I wait longer for buying CVs. It's just spam 2-1, see if that gets us everywhere. They have good veterancy, but I do feel like, you know, there was that one shot on the CTCs earlier that I made, so I'm like, you know, if I had hit, there would have been seriously damaged, and maybe my opponent wouldn't have been able to be this aggressive with them. Ow. My front number saves me. I kill it, okay. We're coming back, Copium. Why didn't you shoot at the CTCs? Dude, those CTCs have done so well. They're both, one is elite, one is veteran, man. He's been doing so well with those CTCs. It just has to be said. Right? They're not the greatest of tanks, but he's done so well. I mean, this is over, right? I shouldn't have lost this. Well, like, let's put it this way, right? I'm it was not the deck's fault. Let's put it that way, right? It was a skill issue. Simple as that. I'm a bit surprised at the T72M buy. Not a unit that I would recommend buying or using really, but yeah, I can't really blame it on anything but myself. Let me actually quickly take a look at the replay, right? I was really just too. Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't really in that bad of a position, but with the push down mid that I had nothing on the highway, it forced my heavy tanks into a really awkward position. Because ideally, you know, given that his CTCs were there, I would have loved to have them there. But then I was way too wary of pulling them down here because of the stuff coming down here. Because as you saw, it really opened up crossfires. Me just not having like two MX-13s or a canning here made me crumble down, right? It wasn't unsalvageable, but how I react to it and how everything went down obviously just ruined the entire situation. This is why the highway is so important. And which is why I tend to secure it better than I did in this match. Because before that, it went actually really decently, right? My opponent didn't really manage to do anything with the push here. I was able to get another heavy tank on the field in Delta. But despite having two heavy tanks, I ended up getting knocked by two medium tanks, right? Which is not a situation that you should be in. How did this side? Two Razzmann Chunks, I presume? Oh yeah, there was one Razzmann Chunk here. That's probably what killed it, huh? Yeah. In hindsight, what I also should have done is just not keep the 2F4 near the 2F5 and just put a 2F4 down here. Right? That also would have already solved it. But I should have immediately pushed it down here. I had a time window, right? Oh, I only moved him here. That's why. Again, that didn't really cost me the game losing the CV there, but it obviously didn't help either. But what also could have saved me is just, instead of buying the CV, waiting a bit and getting a secure in the highway better, right? And then I didn't have any infantry to tank for my tanks. I know I missed one 92% shot. Did I miss another one? I don't know if I did. But it's just a horrible situation around. Which is also why I prefer the other side, by the way. Because if you retreat here, you basically have only this part. Technically, you can retreat up to Foxtrot, but it's really awkward, and getting down there is much harder, I feel, than getting down from Bravo most of the time. You have this to retreat to, this part here. You can much have more options to retreat to, right? While still being able to push back into Delta. But this is not why we lost, alright? I'm not trying to blame the map. But you know, they just played well. Simple as that. When I actually finish this replay, I want to see if they are the cartoon, or if they again have so many ranked games. Red Dragon Smack, not a deck you see very often. Obviously, it benefited from the general Dragon's buffs. Probably still better, like, it didn't benefit as much from the infantry veterancy before, because usually the decks that benefit the most from it were the decks that had a lot of good shock infantry. No, not that friends. Not that many actually, but you know, maybe they also just don't play as much as they used to. Well, either way, I failed you. I know there were a few Dutch people in the comments. I failed you. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. It's not the deck's fault. It's my fault. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.